Okay, so we're going to talk about the expectations for when you're in all areas of the building. The first one on our list is the be safe one. For being safe, we want to keep our hands, our feet to ourselves, and as we're walking down the hallway, we want to make sure that our eyes are staying forward. We're going to walk on the right side of the hallway. Right here we have some students that are walking on the right side of the hallway. We're also going to make sure that we're walking on the right side of the stairway. We're going to use the stairs and handrails appropriately. Look, they're holding onto them with their hands. They're walking on the right side. They're watching what they're doing. To be safe, we have to make sure that our doors stay closed to the outside, even if the person on the outside is a teacher. They're knocking on the door, but they have badges to get in. So make sure you're not opening any doors, no matter if there's someone who works in our building or not. The next thing we're going to talk about is being respectful. We're going to make sure, here's our water fountain. We're waiting our turn to get a drink. As we wait in line, we are being patient. We're not talking with the neighbor behind us. We're not messing with the water that's in the water fountain. We're letting that person grab a drink, and then it will be our turn to grab a drink. We want to make sure that we're being kind at all times in a world where you can be anything. Be kind to all the people that you meet. In being respectful, we're going to be in our common places with a zero voice. Notice there's no talking that's going on in this hallway. As we're working in these special areas, we want to make sure that we are cleaning up after ourselves. We need to make sure we pick up our papers, pick up our items we're working with, our crayons, our colored pencils, our scissors, and leave the space looking beautiful. If you're in a space and someone says, stop what you're doing, you need to go ahead and stop. Even if you don't think you're doing something wrong, you need to stop and walk away. Breathe and leave. That's what we do. We stop, we breathe, and we leave. If we're in the line waiting to go somewhere, we can move ourselves to another place in the line. For being responsible, we want to make sure that we're taking care of our own belongings. That means hanging them up on the racks outside of our classroom, taking care not to leave them on the floor, leave them out at the playground. We want to put them where they're supposed to be, and use walking feet. We want to be honest at all times. If we made a mistake or if we made poor choices, we want to make sure we're telling the truth. If we're not making mistakes, we're making good choices, we're still telling the truth. We are being honest at all times because and last but not least, the staff's expectations. They're going to have high expectations for all students. They're going to be positive when things occur. They're going to model positive social behavior. They're going to keep interruptions to a minimum, and we're going to stay with whatever class that we are with. Here at Twin Ridge, we're going to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Home of the Bears, we can do the right thing. We got our eyes on you, watching for you, making good choices.